It won't quit snowing. So I'm moving into the house, working on a video, working on this material here. This is a box of rocks that came from Mount Baker Mining Metals. I have a box of big rocks and I have a box of small rocks. I'm going through the small rocks right now. There's a lot of little ones. I like that. I'm going through and I'm finding that this here is just plain white barren quartz. I don't see anything in it. But in these gray rocks, you really can't tell unless you look at it through a lens. My dad knew about gold. I don't think he has ever seen a telluride before. I think it's a rare thing, and because it's a rare thing, I'm pulling out all of these here, which are telluride specimens. You'll see the gold. Oh, that was a nice flash. You can see the gold in the telluride. I've never seen that before. So I have a pile here I am saving just for specimens. That's this group. This here, I see tellurides and sulfides all through this mix. There's some that it's in the white quartz, but I'm finding the best stuff is in these darker rocks. So I'm going to focus on one batch of rocks at a time. One at a time. Then I'll crush up the more quartzy kind. It's snowing pretty good. I just wanted to share what was happening outside the deck. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's dark. It's snowing. Good morning, Alaska. It won't quit snowing. This has been going on for several weeks now. So is this. Yeah, so I got to get to work. There's always something that needs to be done before I can do something else. And right now, I have to clear off the snowblower. Then I have to shovel a bunch of snow because it just won't quit snowing. And it's very cold. I want to get to my rock crusher. On the other side of that, I want to get to my little roasting area. But I have to shovel off the snowblower first. It quit snowing. There's the sun at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I have a bunch of snow to shovel. I finally got the snow cleared, but I've run out of daylight. There's the sun. Told me 3 o'clock. Instead of roasting this, I think I'm going straight to the crush. I'm mostly going to work on these darker rocks. I think maybe I'll separate these pieces here, crush them separately just to see what the gold is like in those versus in these dark ones. I'm going to crush about 2 cups of this stuff. This gold is small, so I might have to run it through twice. This crusher is as small as it could get. Looks like I'll have to crush this again. Sure does go easier when it's roasted. Whew. I think I'm kidding myself. It's so much easier when it's roasted. And because everything's so much easier when it's roasted, I'm going to go ahead and get a fire started. I'm going to roast that gravel as it is. It'll break much easier. So I have my roasting pan. Whew. This is what I've been working on. Even the powder. These rocks while I'm at it as well. This is the rest of the dark ones. And a smattering of blonde, the white quartz. I've seen gold on every one of these pieces. Just like this. I'll roast all of these pieces together. That's what I wanted to do. I thought I'd save time, run out of daylight. Thought I could get video out, but I'm just going to do it the way I know works. Roast them first. It's warmed up. Well, it did get dark on me. It's like 4 o'clock right now. Camera shows a lot of light, but it's pretty dark out. It really is. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. I could probably get this roasted and crushed if I work fast tonight. I have to do it in the dark. I don't mind. Have to do it when I have time. So we'll let those burn down. Burn up, burn down. Then I'll put our gold-laden rocks right on the coals. Put coals on top of it. I want to burn off anything that's not gold. And I think by giving it a good quench in cold water, the gold will either cool faster or slower than the rock that it's living on. And that might help pop it loose. That's the whole idea, is to get the gold loose from the rock. It's so tiny that you would just throw it out as normal sand because the sand is pretty small. It looks like normal sand, but when you put it under a microscope, you can see the gold on it. This is so cool, I can't tell you. I'm chasing gold. Ouch. I shoveled a bunch of snow today. Cleared the whole deck. The whole deck. It was about 15 inches. I hear snow falling from the trees. Sometimes I have more fun than I should. That's working out pretty well. Cool. Oh, that's weird how it changed to blue. Pretty awesome. I let the fire burn down in that there pan. Now put it on top of those coals there. It shouldn't take long to roast this up. I'll roast it and quench it tonight. I might have to recrush it in the morning. We'll see. Okay, we'll let that cook and come back in an hour. Pretty cool how it changes. My phone changes in the cold. Wow. Wow, that's pretty cool. I think we're fully roasted in here. Hmm. Oh man, no will. That's the way it goes. I'll pull some of these briquettes off of here. We don't need all of this on. This is so impossibly hot. I sure hope this works on the gold. We got plenty of good coals in there. Let's put it in this water right here. Ready? Okay. And these are quenching. What an awful little mess it makes. I think we need more cold water. I think that's about as cold as I could get it. They don't make water much colder. We'll let it cool off some. I'm getting inside. It's cold. It's dark now. So I went in and got some dinner, came back out, picked this up, and it has frozen into one solid lump. I have to thaw this out, and then I can dry it out, and then I can crush it. Once an experiment starts, sometimes it's tough to stop it. You just have to go through your motions. Okay, this will thaw out soon enough. There it is, about 2 cups full. I'll try to finish this up and crush it up tomorrow. This gold is really small, so I'm classifying to 40 mesh. It's a pretty small screen. Pretty dusty. Lots of ashes. We'll recrush this. But we can pan this out. Let's see what's in this 40 mesh. It's starting to snow again. I'm going to crush this up once and for all. But I'm going to do it with the mortar and pestle. I just pound these rocks to smithereens. Then I'll classify it to 40 mesh or smaller. Anything that doesn't make it through this tiny screen will get crushed again. We'll add it to this pan. I imagine I'll just do a few pieces at a time. Woohoo! That's a pretty piece. I'm gonna put a life jacket out here so I can have something to insulate me from the ice. Oh, lots of dust. .40 mesh. Cool. The one I've been waiting for. It's like trying to smash metal. So I think I'm going to move from right here because this just takes so long. That guy there moves material a little faster. It's a crazy crusher. Let's load this material up. I'm going to tighten it down pretty darn tight. I want a tiny. Protect your lungs. Since these have been roasted, they should crush up pretty easy. Let's give that a go. Pretty fine powder. Lots of ashes. Let's load up some more. There is our colorful 2 cups of material. Let's classify this to 40 mesh or less. I'm running out of daylight once again. I have 2 cups of material, one there, one there. Nice steamy water. I like that. Steamy. Jet dry. So I am, of course, hoping for gold. That's what I'm in it for. Look how dark and chocolatey that is. That's all the ashes. Let's pan those out of here. Actually, I'm going to pour that junk off. Try to settle any gold that's in there, but mostly I don't want that in there. Okay, warm everything up. Shake it down, shake it down. Anything on top is likely to just be ashes. Some shiny pieces starting to poke out. This stuff here that's moving really easily, I don't think that's much metallic. The heavy stuff will go down. Take off the front part. Shake down. Now we're starting to see something in this corner. Shiny, metallic. So I'll protect this corner. I'll wash this other stuff out. Shake it down again. I see the pile of the heavier stuff, and that lighter brown will just wash right off. That's a pretty nice pile of something. Let's wash this back. All that metallic material. It's beautiful. There is gold in there. That's all heavy metal. Okay, let's do this pan. Ooh. Ooh, just charcoal floating on there. Ooh, yuck. Ew. Most of this is ash. If you let it dry, it would be just like clay. If you let it sit long enough, it turns into clay. Turns slimy. You see the heavy starting to show up over in this corner, so I'll take it easy on it. I'll protect that corner some. Yeah, this is just flowing out like mud. There's no real sand in there. I can see the sand particles showing up. Let's pull this back. I think it's acting like it's all metal. Oh, I see the gold. It's all moving. I'm gonna have to clean this out differently. This is all moving. Oh, but there's the gold. It's pretty rough. All that metal in there, that's amazing. It's a solid, like, metal. Even this is super heavy. It's gonna be tough to get the gold out of that. It's very heavy. I'll keep all of this together. Okay. What happened to the color? I'm chasing gold.